Hi there, I'm Java Jim with First Line Equipment, and today we want to present to you the Lelit Glenda, the PL41 Plus Espresso and Cappuccino machine that we requested Lelit to make for us here for the United States. And the reason is it's bigger than the Anna machine. It has a bigger boiler inside, which is made of brass. It has the PID controller, 58mm portafilter and group head, which is also made of brass. Powerful multi-directional steam wand, and just a great machine that you will enjoy at home or the office. But first thing is first. See this t-shirt I got? My daughter went to Vegas and it's all she got me was this lousy t-shirt. Vegas baby, Vegas, or baby, Vegas baby, whichever one you want to say. But let's get started. We're going to go over this machine with some good close-ups, and hopefully by the end of this video you'll be a proud owner of the Lelit Glenda Espresso Machine. On the side of the machine we have the power switch up here. So this is to turn it on and off, and as you can hear the pump is already trying to go on. You have a water level indicator here, which we'll need to fill up the water reservoir. The lid is up here and the reservoir comes out. Always a good idea to fill the reservoir outside the machine, and this is for all espresso machines. Here we have our pump switch to turn the pump on and off. Here we have for steam mode, hot water mode, and coffee mode. So steam, hot water, coffee. Coffee, you get water through the group head, opens the solenoid valve. Hot water, you would have to open up the steam valve by turning the knob. And for steam, is about a 30 to 45 second warm-up time to get from espresso mode to steam mode. After you do steam the milk, you do need to go into water mode and hit the pump and flush it out. We'll show you that later. It is a burn steam wand, so there is a protector on here. Now with a no burn steam wand, it would slow it down too much, so this speeds it up. There is a single hole tip, which makes it easier for frothing. We have a stainless steel drip tray cover and a plastic tray, which is removable for easy cleaning, which sometimes I like better than the stainless because it is easier to clean. As I explain to all customers, nothing is dishwasher safe, just a general rule of thumb. And the portafilter, 58mm, 2-cup basket, and a little trick with the 1-cup basket is you can remove out the basket and put the 1 cup in there. A blind is not included, so that will be sold as an option. Also, conspiracy with the Italian espresso machine manufacturers and the tamper companies is to include a plastic tamper, which is never the right size. So we do suggest getting an optional tamper to complement the machine and pretty much many espresso machines we sell. And then the scoop for measuring the espresso or ground espresso coffee, but we don't really use it for that. We'll show you in a little bit on how to use it for dosing in the basket here. So while the machine is still warming up, we can change from Fahrenheit or Celsius to Fahrenheit. While the machine is on, we can basically hold those 2 buttons in and then make the change to Fahrenheit. And then it'll reset. Now it's at basically 212. We'll put a pitcher underneath the steam wand, get that over. We're gonna open up the steam valve by turning the steam knob counterclockwise in the full open position. And just to go over the switch here, we're gonna get in hot water mode. The simple reason is that we want the machine pretty much running, and the same with the pump switch. And then we'll hit the power switch and it starts pumping. As you can hear, there's a little vibration because the pump is grabbing the water from the reservoir. And as you can see, the water is coming through. Now this is known as initial priming. The water is already getting hot. And we're gonna turn the pump switch off here. Close the steam valve by turning the steam knob clockwise. And we're gonna let the machine heat up. It's a good idea to always use the 2-cup basket, always makes better espresso. And put that onto the group head without coffee two schools of thought. With coffee, it stabilizes the temperature better, but with coffee, it also, the oils, the rancid oils, can end up in your dispersion screen and give you a very bitter tasting espresso. So right now the machine is warming up here. So we're gonna go into program mode, and right now it's set for 95 degrees. And you have to move quickly, and we can go all the way up to 130, and then it goes back down to 80. I don't recommend going over like 95 or 96 degrees. Let's get back into program mode. Get that back up to about 95. Now you could turn the PID off by holding the right button in and turn it back on. So that could turn off the PID and the heating element, and I'll do that again. Let me hold that in, and the light went off. Turn it back on, and then program mode again. Now the temperature's going up. Now the machine is showing already 90 degrees, that's internally, and the group head is starting to get warm. But really you can't make espresso. This machine needs a good 10-15 minute warm-up time because you want the handle piping hot. So there's actually also a little cheat that's, if you're in a rush, that you can do, is basically flushing water through the group head. So we'll hit the switch down into coffee mode, and we'll turn on the pump. Okay, and the portafilter starts getting warm, but at least 5 minutes are needed. So we'll let the machine warm up and we'll be back in a few. So we make sure that the portafilter is nice and hot where you can't even keep your hand on the metal portion. And we're gonna dose enough coffee to go to the rim of the basket. I like to overdose. And as I mentioned before, the scoop handle you can use to level the coffee, the ground coffee in the basket. Now, people have different techniques. This is my technique on leveling. And then tamping, make sure we hold the portafilter nice and even. And when tamping down, my two fingers are touching the rim of the basket and the rim of the high quality tamper, which is sold as an option. We do have a bunch of them on First Line. This machine does require 58mm tamper on the base. I prefer flat tampers. There's all different types. Lock the portafilter into place. And just to mention, there is a lock symbol there, but on newer machines, the portafilter will not go over as much. It could get up to the lock, but as the gasket ages, it will move over to the other side. And we'll put on the pump, start making espresso. It should start coming out within 5 to 7 seconds. And we're getting some dripping there. Now when people say a noisy vibration pump, that is the sound of the vibration pump. And this espresso blend is our mid-morning blend, which is a pretty dark, oily roast. And there's our espresso. Lots and lots of crema out of our mid-morning. This is mostly designed for cappuccinos and lattes because it does have a lot of punch to it. And that's basically how to make a great espresso on the Lelit Glenda Espresso Machine. Well, we hope you enjoyed this video on the Lelit Glenda Espresso and Cappuccino Machine. By now, hopefully you've purchased this machine because this is a great performer for your home or your office. Again, great steam wand, steaming capabilities, 58mm group head and portafilter made of brass large boiler on the inside, and also a nice stainless steel body and panels, which makes this a fantastic machine. If you have any questions, please ask below. Give us a thumbs up below if you can. Also over here, please subscribe to our channel. You'll see a lot more coming. And again, if you have any questions, please ask us, and have a great day. Enjoy.